Hi, my name is Gary Eckstein from organicweb.com.au. I'm a marketing consultant, I've studied marketing, I'm a MailChimp Pro partner, and more than anything I just love marketing. I noticed in my various studies, which I continue to do, that a lot of the models that we learn in the textbooks and in lectures and whatever, a lot of the models we learn in business and in marketing, they're actually sometimes not that easy to apply to real world situations. So I'm making these videos to try and help understand these models more. This will help students, small business owners, marketers themselves, and so on. Now, marketing should, of course, be a deliberate action. Some people are just naturally very good at marketing without thinking they're doing marketing, but it should be a deliberate action. And the first model I'm going to cover is Kotler's price quality strategies. Philip Kotler, very well known in the academic world, in the consulting world, for his marketing, for his business models and so on. And he introduced the price quality strategies in 1988. This tells us what we can, I guess, charge for our products, plus if we're charging too much and so on. So when we look at this Kotler's price quality strategies, we're kind of looking at from the perception from the consumer's perspective, the buyer's perspective. Is it a rip-off? Is it superb value, and so on? So what we have on the one axis is the price. Is it low, medium, or high? And on the other, the product or service quality. Low, medium, high. So look, I've covered these various things in yellow and green, but as long as you're not in the red, you're absolutely fine. So in other words, if we have a low quality product, and we're charging a high price, consumers will see this as a rip-off. We're not going to make any money, right? If, however, we have, let's say, a medium price product, but it's very high quality, that is high value from a consumer's perspective. So that we would probably sell lots of them. That's really good. So really interesting, the Kotler's price quality strategies. But let's move on now, and I'll show this in use, in practical use, using three different companies, and I'll use two scenarios: Netflix, Blockbuster, Toyota, very well known. Firstly, I'll show Toyota. Toyota has a very high quality perception from consumers, and it is very high quality. When Toyota first came out, and for many years thereafter, they were low cost. Their cars didn't cost too much, and they were high quality. So Toyota was over here, superb value, and they just sold bucket loads of their cars, for which made sense. So they were low cost, high quality. What Toyota's done in Australia anyway, I'm not sure of other places, they've actually become a medium priced car. They've put up their prices, which makes perfect sense because they're still a high quality product. So they can afford to charge a higher value, and arguing the point of perception from consumer's perspective, if you're charging too little for your product and it's high quality, consumers will often think there's something wrong with it and actually not buy it. So charging a slightly higher price for a high quality product makes perfect sense, and they're still considered as high value in the consumer's mind. So that's Toyota. I'll just get rid of that for now. Of course, the marketplace can change, and external factors, including competitors, can change our strategy, let's call it, and can even knock us out, as we kind of saw with Blockbuster. So I'm assuming we all know Netflix and Blockbuster. Netflix, online streaming. Okay, I know they started with something else, but pretend they're an online streaming company only. Blockbuster, let's consider that they are video stores. So back in the old days, we would walk into a Blockbuster video store. A lot of them were very large, huge selection. It was fantastic. And we could probably say their product or service was actually high. I would argue that it was high. It was an experience going into one of their stores. So they're somewhere down here, right? Then their price. Well, the price was probably medium. I don't remember them being that expensive, or even maybe low, but I think they were pretty much medium. They were high value in their time. What happened then is Netflix came along. with their streaming, where we could get these thousands of titles to watch on demand when we ever wanted to, at one set price that cost just a few hires from Blockbuster. So suddenly we had a product or service quality that was high, that was a low price compared to Blockbuster. So they came in here. Blockbuster then suddenly were perceived as both, for one, expensive. So on the pricing, we'll have to go up. They were seen as expensive, and actually their quality was perceived as lower, maybe even as low as medium, but maybe even in low. So they were a ripple for overcharging. So just by Netflix entering the market and offering a superb value product and service, that moved Blockbuster in the consumer's mind, which blew them out of the market. There were other circumstances as well, but summarizing very quickly, whether you're a business person, got your own business or whatever, this is just a fantastic model for understanding where your competitors lie, where you lie, what you should charge, and so on. So please take a look at Philip Kotler's Price Quality Strategies. I'm Gary from organicweb.com.au.